Alright fam, so I am here to do the mid-year freakout tag. Yes, I know I need to do a May wrap-up. Am I going to do it this month? Probably not. But I did want to do this because I've done it like every time it's come around since I've been on BookTube, so like I felt like I had to do it. And this could have easily turned into just the Fever King Love Fest. Like, I could have put it for so many answers, but I only put it for some. So, the number one is the best book you've read so far in 2020. Now, I didn't put the Fever King because I wanted to put it for another question. And so I went with Darius the Great is Not Okay. Darius the Great is Not Okay is so good. It has some fucking quality depression rep in it. And not only that, it has like I learned a lot about Persian culture through this book, which I thought was really cool because I haven't read much about Persian culture. So I thought that was cool. And I just really I like how this book isn't a romance. Like, it's not a romance. People are like, oh yeah, it's a gay book. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not a romance book. There's like slight hints that there's possibly a romance. And I assume there's going to be a romance in the sequel, which I'm all for. But I like that this one is not a romance. I appreciate that. So, Darius the Great is Not Okay. If you haven't read it, you should go read it because it's really good. Number two is the best sequel that you've read so far in 2020. And I feel like this is probably pretty easy. But I went with The Electric Air. It's the sequel to The Fever King. I waited so long to get this book. Like, if y'all don't know the struggle I went through to get this fucking book, like, oh my god. It was a mess. But I have it. I got to read it. It was so good. I really liked how it ended. I thought it was done very well. Cause if you didn't know, it's a pretty hard-hitting series. Some bad shit goes down. And so I was like, how are they gonna handle the bad shit going down? Like, what's the ending gonna be like? I don't know. And it was good. I really liked it. And so it's the best sequel that I've read, and it's also the best, like, last book in a series I've read, because it's only a duology, so this is the last book. Number three is a new release you haven't read yet, but you want to. And for that, I'm going with Felix Ever After. Now, I know this book is gonna be lit, y'all. I know it's gonna be lit because literally everybody has said it's so lit. And I'm like, okay, I really want to read it. I wanted to read it before it came out. I just didn't pre-order it because I didn't have the money. And I was like, oh, I'll get it later. I still haven't gotten it. And I'm like, I need to read that book. So, soon, hopefully. The fourth question is your most anticipated release for the second half of the year. And I just read my most anticipated release for the second half of the year, and it was so good. And it's Cemetery Boys. So, Cemetery Boys is a gift to us all. It's literally a gift to us all. It is so fucking good. Like, the trans rep is amazing. Like, the best trans rep that I've ever read. And, like, the story is fantastic. I am not very familiar with the Latinx culture that was presented in Cemetery Boys. And I found it very interesting. I loved learning about it. Because Aiden Thomas does this thing where, like, they will explain it to a point, but they don't spoon feed you the info. Like, they kind of expect you to know it. And if you don't know it, like, it's not hard to understand, but, like, I definitely had to use Google Translate and Wikipedia some. But that was fine because I had an e-arc of it, so I just highlighted the passage and I was like, translate. And it was fantastic. So yeah, I highly recommend Cemetery Boys. It's so good. I just finished it, so that's why I'm rambling. It was so good. Number 5 is your biggest disappointment, and for that I'm going with Beyond the Black Door. Beyond the Black Door, I thought was gonna be so much better than it was. Like, I thought that I was gonna absolutely adore it because it has an ace main character, and I just didn't. Like, I don't know what it was about this book, but it was disappointing. I don't know, I didn't like the romance aspect of it. I wasn't a big fan of that. And like, the plot itself was fine, but like, it didn't like enthrall me. So like, yeah, it was disappointing. It wasn't bad. It was just disappointing. Number 6 is biggest surprise, and for that I'm going with The Poppy War. Now, The Poppy War I read for Asian Heritage Month, and also for Tome Topple. The Poppy War was surprising though, because one, it was surprising because I did not expect it to go as hard as it did. It went so fucking hard, and I was not expecting that at all. Nobody warned me, and I was like, really? We're going for it, okay. I was like, okay. So yeah, that was surprising, and then I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. I really enjoyed it. Number 7 is your favorite new author, and for that I'm going with Julian Winters. I recently read Running with Lions, and I really enjoyed it. It is a pure gay sports book that I love, and I am currently reading How to Be Remy Cameron, which is his other book, and that's also good so far. So I just thought he was an excellent choice. Number 8 is newest fictional crush, and like, I don't really have one. I mean, I guess the closest I would say is my answer to the next question, which is newest favorite character, and that's Dara Shirazi from The Fever King and the Electric Air. He is so good. So fucking good. I love him so much. I made a sticker on Redbubble and it says Dara Shirazi Protection Squad with like the covers of The Fever King and the Electric Air behind it. And I haven't bought it for myself yet. I don't think anybody else has bought it either, but like, it's good. I'm very proud of that sticker and I'm gonna buy it eventually. I just don't know where to put it. I guess on my whiteboard, but like, I'm running out of space on my whiteboard. I just like stickers too much, y'all. It's a problem. But yes, Dara Shirazi needs to be protected at all costs. He's not a pure bean. He's like the opposite of a pure bean. He's definitely like a cinnamon roll, like cinnamon roll. But like, he has his reasons, and they're like he has like a very tragic backstory when you get to know it. Which, you know, I fucking love characters with tragic backstories. So he's just fantastic. And I love him so much. Number 10 is a book that made you cry, and I don't think any book that I've read this year has made me cry. But I can tell you a sad book that I've read this year. We Are Okay. It deals with like grief and shit. So like, it's sad. Did I cry while reading it? Not exactly. But was it sad? Yes. Number 11 is a book that made you happy. And for that I'm going with Check Please, Book 2, Sticks and Scones. So this book, oh my god, I had to wait so long to get this after I pre-ordered it. But like, it was fucking worth it. It was an excellent conclusion to Check Please. And oh my god, it's just so pure. Now, you see, Biddy is a pure being. The definition of a pure being. And, oh my god, he's fantastic. Watching him grow as a character and as, like, a hockey player was just fantastic, and it made me so happy. Number 12 is the most beautiful book you've bought this year, and I went with The Fever King. So we can all agree that this is a beautiful cover, right? But that's not the only reason why I picked it. It's on the fucking actual book. It's not just the dust jacket. It's on the actual book. And there's the spine, and then it's on the back too. It's just, it's so good. I love it a lot. This is the last time I'm going to mention it. So, yeah, because there's only one more question after this. And that question is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? So, as I mentioned, I'm reading How to Be Remy Cameron. I would like to finish this by the end of the year. I'm only about like 38 pages, I believe, into it. But I'm going to be reading more today, and obviously the subsequent days until I finish it. I also want to read The Tyras Tomb, which I finally got around to getting. And I'm like, oh, I should probably read this before The Tower of Nero comes out, so I can read The Tower of Nero when it comes out and avoid spoilers, because the Percy Jackson fandom is literally the worst about spoilers. Like, I don't even go on Tumblr now, but like, I'm sure if I did, I would not be able to escape spoilers. I'm kind of surprised I haven't been spoiled for this book. I guess people just didn't care about this book and were like, we won't spoil it. So, I don't know, but I know The Tower of Nero will be spoiled somewhere along the way if I don't read it when it comes out. So I have to read this book before I do that. So, have to read this before, like, September. I also want to read a book I got from a book box, and that is The Midnight Lie. I want to read this book because it's queer, apparently, and I've heard it's very good. So, what's not to like? And finally, I would like to read The Dragon Republic, which is the sequel to The Poppy War. I'm supposed to buddy read this with somebody, but I don't know when we're going to. I hope that it's before the last book comes out, so we can read the last book when it comes out, because I love doing that. And so I don't know when the last book comes out. I know it's later in the year. I feel like it's like November, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I would like to read this before the next book comes out, which it comes out this year, so obviously I want to read it before the end of the year. And those are all the books that I chose because I didn't want to ramble on forever. So, I hope I didn't ramble about The Fever King for too long. My fear in doing this tag was I was just going to talk about The Fever King. Feel free to tell me what you thought about my answers to this tag in the comments down below. Did you think I talked about The Fever King too much? Did I not talk about The Fever King enough? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.